I meant that. Nathan Adlin here with the Fast Lane Car, and I'm in front of the 2014 Kia Cadenza. It is a sister car to the Hyundai Azera, has a V6, it's actually pretty meaty, and, well, it's built for luxury. Is it any good? Find out next on the Fast Lane Car. Recently, TFL Car took a Kia Sorento off-road, and we loved it. It did really, really well, especially for a crossover. But do you know the one thing that really got to me? The excellent V6 engine. It was a 3.3 liter, and it was direct injection, and it's the same engine that's in the Kia Cadenza. It is a 293 horsepower engine. It's smooth and silky, and quite frankly, perfectly matched to this 6-speed automatic transmission, which is, although basically the same transmission, they've repackaged it to make it a little smaller to fit into this vehicle. Speaking of this vehicle, guess what? You're riding with me in a stretched version of the Kia Optima platform. It's 2 inches longer inside, so a little bit more legroom. Not that it even needed it. I mean, the Optima had plenty of room. And then the trunk, whole back area, overall length, 5 inches additional. So if you look at an Optima and think, wow, that's pretty big, well, this is bigger. And guess what? It's a little bit heavier, but it doesn't really feel like that behind the wheel. So it's not perfect, but dude, for 35 grand, which is the entry-level price for this vehicle, it's a pretty good deal because you get a host of stuff. Kia has done a really good job of giving you standard equipment in even their base model cars that you just don't get in any other vehicle. Example, heated and cooled driver's seat, and all 4 seats in the vehicle heated. Standard. That's pretty cool, and especially on a nice hot summer day here in Southern California, having all of the hot air pulled out of my back, oh, feels great. Here's another very interesting thing. They coated the windows, Kia coated these windows from the outside with a chemical that is very similar to Rain-X, but it is a little thicker and it will last for many, many, many years, and it actually helps repel the water. Now, that's really cool, and when we asked them, hey, why didn't you do that on the windshield, you know, help the water beat up there? He said, because when the windshield wipers go back and forth, that actually takes the stuff off and you no longer have an effective water repellent. Not only that, but you also have an entire cabin that has been sound deadened to match, oh gosh, Mercedes, BMW at least. Really, really good sound isolation. Only on the roughest patches of road do you hear anything, which frankly is pretty impressive. And all in all, the package is forgiving. We've pushed it through some hard corners and through some soft ones. It's obviously not a sports car. Kia never said it was. It is a luxury vehicle for people who just don't want to blow a bundle. My favorite design on the 2014 Kia Cadenza. Love these headlights, especially with this creamy white surround. Really pretty. And you know, it sets the front end apart. It doesn't look like an Optima. It does look like a Kia. I think it's a sexy, soulful look. What do you think? 19-inch wheels. These are the higher level wheels on this particular vehicle. And the Kia Cadenza comes with 18-inch wheels. Now, we've had a chance to go over some different types of terrain, some potholes and some interesting undulations on the road. And I can tell you that the 19-inch wheels do pretty good, but when you go over a big pothole, you're gonna feel it. I think that if you like a really smooth ride, maybe the 18-inch wheels on the entry model are the way to go. Can you tell me a little bit about the UVO system?
Sure. So the Cadenza comes standard with UVO e-services. And UVO e-services is really the next generation of UVO, which was introduced a couple of years ago. And with it, it brings a whole new suite of telematics functions, along with, for the first time, navigation integrated into the UVO system. So you get all the functionality of the voice-activated controls, along with a number of maintenance items that will be kept track of for you by the car, and then you can use your smartphone app. It's free, there's no charge for the app, to monitor your car. So it can do things like help you schedule a maintenance appointment if need be. It's got a parking finder function, so you can park your car and it will note it. It's easy to locate the large parking lot. There's a number of other features that we can go into, but we really kind of wanted to bring in a lot of technology into this car, and we feel that UVO e-services definitely does that for us.
If I put my hand over this Kia badge, would you know what type of car this is? Maybe from the outside because of the style, but from the inside, probably not. It's as good as any Lincoln I've driven. A special thank you to Kia for allowing us to take one of their specialists into the car for that interview. This is an interesting car. I don't think it's a game changer. The Cadenza is, well, look at it this way. It's a luxury car from a brand that's really in the middle. So they've got something at the very top of their food chain. Very curious to see if Kia decides to build a sports car soon. Been hearing rumors. For the Fastline Car, this is Nathan Adlin. See you next time.